Okay,
Yes,
uh,
I.
there we go. So,
There we
hello
go.
everyone. Welcome to my Facebook page, on my Instagram page. And today with me, I have my wonderful client, Lizell, who agreed to share her beautiful story and experience with us today while following my Metabolic Reset program. Yeah, she experienced some exciting health changes and achievements and weight loss without any pills, without any fancy shakes or heavy exercise. And yeah, it's just some amazing wins for her. So welcome, Lizelle. Thank you for doing this little interview with me.
Hi, Wedaad. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
So I hope everyone is having a wonderful week so far, and I hope you continue to have a beautiful week ahead. My name is Wedaad Price, and I am the founder of Wedaad Price Health Coach. And I've been running some group programs, and my program is called the Metabolic Reset Program. So I have my client with me today, and Lizelle, I just wanted to ask you, what brought you to my metabolic reset program?
I think the biggest reason was just to being able to get into a healthy lifestyle without compromising all the foods I love. And
Mhm.
then not to be just a healthy eating person, but also be healthy from the inside.
Right, awesome. So after chatting to me, you realize, okay, maybe you'll try this program just to learn about how to live a healthy lifestyle, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and what was your situation or your health situation like before we started to work together?
Health-wise, I was never a sick person before experiencing any problems, but like most people, obviously, you misunderstand sometimes how you should eat to be healthy on the inside. Um, so yeah, it was for me important to be able to eat healthy so that I don't just look healthy on the outside, but also to feel better, to being able to for my brain to work better and not feeling tired all the time, which happened before. And yeah, like most people, most of their lives, you try crash diets, which never works. It doesn't sustain you. And then 6 months or a year down the line, then you are just back to where you started. And this was an opportunity for me to get into the habit of eating healthy and stay on that path, and to not go back to the old ways.
Yes, definitely. That sustaining part is key, um, because I myself included and my clients, I've heard so many times how they've been on crash diets or sit-in diets, and then when they stop and go back to eating the way they were before, then the weight just increased again, or they right back to where they started,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So what have you tried before to lose weight in the past, or just being healthy?
Um, I think mostly was to try and cut out certain things, like sugar or carbs. And, everyone has their own ideas what will work and what not. And there's a lot of professionals out there that says you must leave this and cut out that. But it is important to get everything into your lifestyle so that you are able to sustain. And even with your program, not taking carbs like bread or pastas or rice, but carbs were incorporated through healthy veggies. That actually helped me to get over you have to have a carb as well, um, but you
Right.
don't need to take the right veggies
Ex-
actually.
Exactly, yes. Yeah, so what would you say was then the main purpose for joining this metabolic reset program?
definitely everything about health, healthy living, healthy eating. We have a 3.5-year-old boy, and it is from my background, coming from a very Afrikaans family. We used to, yeah, you eat lekker and that's nice things, and you just go on with that routine and those bad habits, and I want to try and teach him to be healthy from a young age, instead of coming to the age of 2025 and then he realizes, but my healthy eating is non-existent. So yeah, it wasn't just for myself or for my husband, but also for our family to to give Christian a chance to grow up knowing and learning about the healthy aspect of food.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I love that you wanted to do it not only for yourself but for your family as well. So what have you found different about, my approach compared to what you've tried in the past?
The fact that I had only the intermittent fasting and then the 2 meals a day, where in the past everyone is all about, especially in the health world and the trainers and everyone out there that says you must eat like 5 to 6 times a day. In our crazy lives, and I'm sure this is going for everyone, this is not just in our house, there is not really time to prepare 5 to 6 meals every day. And what happens is you just go and grab something here or something there, whatever you can find, because you have to do a meal now. And that is normally the unhealthy things that you will eat, instead of rather just doing the intermittent fasting, having my 2 meals, but it was 2 healthy meals. And it sustained me from the one meal to the other meal.
Yes, I'm so glad you bring that point up. And one thing I've learned in my in my journey as well is that your body heals when you're not eating. And digesting or digestion takes such a lot of hard work, and
Mm.
your body heals when it's at rest. So that's what I try to incorporate in this program. So glad you found that helpful and not and more sort of working with your body as opposed to against your body.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing that. So now let's get into some of the results. I'd love for you to share some of the results you achieved going through this metabolic reset program.
Okay. So the biggest weight loss and centimeter loss was in my first 2 weeks. And then after that, it was a little bit slower. And I didn't reach the goal which I've started with, but I was still happy with my end results. And then my total weight loss was around 8 kilogram. I was looking at around 10 kilogram. So I was only 2 kilogram out. It wasn't too bad for me. And then centimeter wise, I lost, I think it was 49.5 centimeters, so almost 50 centimeter all over my
Yes.
body.
Wow,
Um,
that's amazing.
so yeah, and that actually made me drop a dress size or a pant size, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I dropped the size in my clothing, and I was fitting back into things that I only used to wear like just after my pregnancy. I was lucky enough to basically almost have my shape back immediately after birth. And yeah, so I was able to fit into clothes that I just refused to give away, because I was just telling myself I will fit into them again. And
Right.
yeah, you fit into them again.
Awesome, awesome. And how have things changed for you in your life since starting the program? Besides the weight loss and the centimeter loss.
When it comes to making choices with food, I definitely choose healthier options now. You won't just go to a restaurant and order things with like a piece of steak with with chips. It would rather be veggies now or a salad. Um, and yeah, I just overall don't feel tired anymore. I have a lot more energy now. Um, yeah, I think that's basically the biggest things for me after doing this program, and even still trying to carry on as much as I can to still keep to this routine of the program. It helps me to still, have that energy and being able to get through my day without feeling like you need an afternoon nap.
Right, right. Oh, that's amazing. So your energy levels improved and you feel like you have the tools to decide what's good for you on your plate and making
Yeah.
those healthy choices wherever you can, even when you, like you say, if you're going out and eating out. And that's kind of how our life is. We should be able to, when we're not at home cooking and outside, able to make those healthy choices, even though we are, at a restaurant, for example. So that's amazing because I remember when we first started, you telling me, you're so tired and exhausted and you can't even get to do your paperwork. And now you have the energy to,
Yes.
to tackle those things.
Yeah, and then
So,
also
yeah.
adding to that, we used to have takeaway or takeout meals like 2 to 3 times a week sometimes. And now we would rather prefer to eat at home because it's healthier than getting a takeaway. Um, so yeah, the takeaways also you save a lot of money as well to rather stay
Yeah,
in.
well, there you go. So, what would you say then was the best part of working together in this metabolic reset program?
I think the accountability from your side. I am someone that needs someone to check in on me. How is it going? Are you okay? Do you need any advice? And you helped a lot with that. If I wasn't sure about something, you would give me advice on that. And just the fact that you stand behind your clients and take them through this journey, because sometimes it just feels like you want to give up, especially if you stand still on the scale for days, and then you just feel like, oh, this isn't working anymore, so I might as well give up. But then you would just send through a little something on the Better app, and then it's, oh, okay, well, let's carry on. This is giving me a lot of encouragement. So yeah, definitely the fact that you kept me accountable and you supported me, and you really, yeah, you were just there whenever I needed you.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. It was my absolute pleasure to be able to help and support because that's what I do. And I do find that that's a missing link in our health journeys. When you try to do this on your own, exactly like you said, you can easily give up. So I'm so
Yeah.
happy you found the support helpful and to just keep you going. That's amazing. Thank you for your kind words. Where do you think your health would be if you didn't take action when you did?
I think just carrying on, still eating unhealthy, still picking up weight and centimeters until you get to a stage where you are really not happy with yourself, and you don't, you're kind of not loving yourself anymore because you don't feel good. And to be in that situation and then just to carry on with that, um, yeah, I don't think it's a good place to be. And I'm very fortunate to have found you so that I could stop in my tracks before I got there.
Yes, oh, thank you. I'm so happy for you and for your amazing results. And thank you for sharing your journey with me and whoever's listening today. What would you say to someone who is thinking about either working with me or just taking that next step to improve the health?
I would definitely say go for it, because at the end, it's not only results for yourself, but also for your family. Because I mean, whatever mom is doing, especially moms,
Yeah.
whatever mom is doing is carrying over to the family. But if you have their support and your support, then it's so much easier. And at first, it seems like it is a little bit expensive, maybe for some people, but it was definitely worth it for me to have you on my side and to help me through this journey. And yeah, I would definitely recommend you to anyone who is serious about wanting to be healthy and stay healthy throughout their lives.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's amazing. And, it was wonderful working with you because you were just so coachable and so keen to make the changes. And you just went for it. You just did it. So, yes. And yes, there were some days where you felt like, oh, this is too hard. But like you say, you just kept on going, and maybe having that accountability was what pushed you forward and forward. So thank
Yes.
you for sharing your wonderful journey with me and whoever's listening, and hopefully you can encourage someone else to take that step to improving the health. And it is absolutely worth it. And like you say, it's an investment in your health, because now you have the tools to pick up any day whenever you want, like for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You can just pick out from the toolbox, and if you get stuck somewhere, and then just use what you've learned. So thank you for sharing. I appreciate it, and for whoever's listening, thank you, and I hope you all have an awesome day and week ahead.
Thank you, Dot.
You're most welcome. Let me just stop the recording here.